A very good evening to everyone. Thank you very much for supporting and thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Right. Today I'm going to talk about the lost generation. I've been thinking about a real situation around the world, you know, especially concerning Zimbabwean people. So, due to things that we see every day, they're happening every day, and we can pick up, something to learn. We can pick up some lessons. We can pick up some, information that can be, useful for other people, for maybe for future generations or maybe for other people who are thinking of moving to other countries, who are thinking of going to live in other countries. So, when I'm talking about lost generation, I'm talking about kids who were born in different foreign countries and never been to Zimbabwe. I always listen to people who talk about Zimbabwean population, and they put it they're actually putting it around 13 to 15 million people in Zimbabwe. And I tend to disagree because this is reality. Out of the 3 million people that are living outside of Zimbabwe right now, of which 3 billion is not a good, it's actually not a good number. You cannot say that 3 million people from Zimbabwe is the only number of people that are living outside of Zimbabwe. That number is a little bit biased, and the figures can be more actually. So whatever the population, if you try to look at it, most people have kids outside Zimbabwe. And most people, they, they are married to different people all over the world. For example, a lot of Zimbabwean guys are married to South African women. A lot of Zimbabwean guys are married to English women in the UK. Some, they are married in USA, Canada, all over Australia, you name it. So we've got a lot of kids who are living outside of Zimbabwe and who doesn't even know that Zimbabwe is their original country by origin. So I just want to talk about these kids, because all of us, we're proud of our history, but what history are they going to say they belong to? Where are they going to belong to? Because at one point someone is going to tell this kid, you know what, you're actually from Africa and you're from Zimbabwe. And then the person want to understand their roots. You remember the story about Barack Obama? He had to go to Kenya to look for his relatives and what? Do these kids really need to go through these circumstances? Do these people need to go through these circumstances? I really think we've got a very big task ahead of everyone to try and take our kids back home. They must know where they come from. They must know their people. We've got a lot of people, they died all over the world. They've never been back home. Their families never find closure. These are things that sometimes we have to talk about. These are things that, as governments of nations, individuals have to look into it. They must sit down and talk about these circumstances. We are bringing people to the world where they will never have an origin. Because at one point, someone is going to be accused of being a certain something. It's painful. It's 2019, but we still have slavery. We still have people moving from one country to another in search of better living conditions. And during that process, people, they die. So many families, they don't know where their kids are. So many families, they've got individuals who died, but they never heard anything about them. Our people are missing every day in search of good living conditions. Why don't we fix up this thing? Why don't we fix the causes of people to move from point A to B in search of better living conditions? Let us all unite and work together so that each one and every one of us will know where they come from. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and remember to comment, like, and share on my Facebook page as well. Thank you very much.